Yeah, what's up, y'all? Let me get over here, man. The game's ahead of me right now. So I gotta figure out how to, or the score is ahead of my game. So I gotta figure out how to fix that. I can't use the, live scoreboard anymore. We all know I got canned for that during Sixers games. I think I gotta do a filter here. Filter and a render delay by the millisecond. I don't know. Millisecond? So 300 milliseconds would be what? 3 seconds? OKC's up 2-0. Or 4-0. We can't do 900. $10:06. We're at 10:40 on the screen. We're at 10:06 on the app. All right, whatever. That's good enough. What's up, guys? Who all's in the building? 4-0 OKC. Neesmith in the corner. That was blocked by Jalen Williams. Not Jay Williams. Jay Will. SGA blocked by Neesmith at the rim. Who you guys got, man? Who you guys got in the chat? Does anybody have Indiana win in this series? There's an inbound to SGA. Oh, you see that? SGA does a little stop and go, tried to get Nembhard to run into him. And Nembhard didn't fall for it. See that little Jalen Brunson move doesn't work. These dudes probably practiced that for a while. Uh-oh, Jalen Williams for 3, and it is 7-0 OKC. Nembhard down to Turner, and he draws a foul on Chet. $9:29. Let me see if I can. Nembhard just faced Brunson, who did the same. That is true. That is true. He got used to it. Here's Siakam. Halliburton, corner to Turner. Siakam on the block. He's got a mismatch on Kason Wallace and gets a bucket. 7-3. OKC in 5. If special treatment like Denver series. Special treatment? You think Denver got a special treatment? That one blowout game? Nembhard plants his feet, falls down, and gets called for a travel. I like that they called that a travel and not a foul. You know how often an NBA player falls down? You know how often an NBA player falls down, bro, and they just they just call it a foul because he fell down. There's SGA, drives left, loses it. He wanted a foul, no call. I like it. I like it, man. Get buckets. Put the ball in a hoop. You're not getting those calls. Neesmith drives left. Smothered by Holmgren. He turns it over. Holmgren tries to get it up to Jay Will and throws it out of bounds. Jelt says, for some reason, Aaron Rodgers stole everyone's thunder. I have no idea what that means. Nembhard, top of the key. Siakam at the free throw line. Jumper over Wallace again. Got it. That's 4 in a row for Siakam over Wallace. That's the mismatch Indiana is targeting so far. SGA for 3. Splash. Why am I watching this in 360p, man? Can I get 720 at least? ABC. We know we can't get 4K in 2025. Siakam again. No, was that Turner? That was Turner. Oh, Aaron Rodgers signed with the Steelers? I mean, that didn't... I didn't even know that happened, so it didn't steal my thunder. (10-10) and OKC takes the timeout. Yeah, I didn't know Aaron Rodgers signed with anybody, so shows how much I pay attention to the NFL these days. Vincent, you think OKC gets away with pushing people on defense? Do they? What's your theory on that? Why do they get away with it? I'm having crazy allergies today. Felt really sick earlier today. RJ, what up? RJ's in the building. RJ is a converted Pacers fan. Yeah, me too, man. I mean, it's fun to root for the underdog, of course. I want TJ McConnell to get a ring, man. You know, I think that's what I want. I think I want TJ McConnell to get a ring. Aaron Rodgers signed with the Steelers. Steelers are dumb for not drafting Shedeur in the 3rd or 4th. Same with Jets. Well, I mean, I guess if you put it that way, everybody's dumb for not drafting him, right? Wasn't it wild that he was supposed to be such a top prospect? Like, bro, he was... That's one of the weirdest stories, man. The Shedeur Sanders thing is so odd. How he was projected, like, top of the draft and went all the way to the end. But yeah, I think it was Deion Sanders that ruined it for everybody. Talking about, like, we're going to pick the school that we go to, or we're going to pick the team that we go to and all this type of shit. Yeah, nobody wants to deal with that, you know what I mean? Can you please stream on playback? Oh man, I didn't set up the playback today, man. I didn't even think about it, to be honest with you. I don't really ever do playback anymore, man. Hey, shout out to everybody in here. 63 people, man. We're chilling. We're watching NBA Finals. Anytime I get a decent number of people, I'm happy because, you know, this is a hardcore 76ers fan channel. So, you know, it shows how many of you guys really rock with me all year long, even when the Sixers exit early. But yeah, on the Aaron Rodgers thing, man, I thought he was going to retire. I mean, people thought he almost retired right before he signed with the Jets, right? Then he signs with the Jets and tears his Achilles, and everyone's like, all right, he's going to retire. And he comes back with the Jets, stinks up the joint. Jay Williams, mid-range step back, missed it. Here is Shepard. No, that's Halliburton. Oh, Shepard's on the floor with him. Okay, they do look alike. Don't roast me for that. They do look alike, except Shepard has the muzzy. Obi Toppin, and he throws it away. And the Knicks are like, yeah, that's why. The Knicks are like, that's why we got rid of that guy. Nah, shout out to Obi Toppin, man. Obi Toppin had the dunk that put the nail in the coffin of the New York Knicks. The team that, I believe, drafted him, right? Here's SGA down the lane. Floater. Got it to go. Turner, top of the key, hands off to Halliburton. Kick out to Nembhard. Two-man game, Nembhard and Turner. Nembhard ices the screen and goes left, and Turner turns it over. Too much passing the ball, man. SGA free throw line jumper. Missed it. Wow, Lou Dort with an offensive rebound in between three Pacers players, man. And then Holmgren, I think that was blocked by Turner, and it went off of Chet, so it's going to be Pacers ball. Colin, what's going on, man? Thank you for that. Thanks for hanging out, bro. RJ said, I want no Embiid seed on this. Wait, what are we talking about? Embiid seed? Pause. What the hell are y'all talking about? Oh, Embiid Jr. will be on the team? Jesus. Hey, yo. SGA with the classic lean-in shot and fall on its back. I don't think they called it a shooting foul, did they? Let's see what he does in Nembhard right here. Lean in. Push off. See, I really can't stand that style of play, man. Just go to the basket, bro. Make the game fun to watch. Like, he's on his way to the rim, and he's leaning away from the rim to try to draw a foul. You know what I mean, man? I don't want to talk about that the whole game, but it just bothers me, man. I know it's strategic and stuff, but it's really not fun to watch, dude. They didn't call that a foul? I can't delay my live scoreboard long enough for it to be synced up. The max delay on OBS is 500 milliseconds for some reason, so I'll have to figure something else out. It is 14-10. Vincent said SGA disgusts me. He's actually pathetic. That's a nice take, you know? It's just, you know, when they talk about the ratings and how the ratings are down and stuff, like, who's that player that's like highlight play type of player that can be a mainstream selling point for the NBA? You know what I'm saying? SGA's style of play is just not exciting. And when you got guys who just aren't really exciting to watch, at least for the casual fan, it's not very exciting to watch, you know what I mean? That's what I think. NZ, what's up, man? I'm glad TJ, Isaiah Joe, and Tony Bradley were able to leave this abomination of a franchise. Unreal, man. Unreal. Abomination of a franchise, he said. We're getting a TJ McConnell championship ring. I should have bought a TJ McConnell Pacers jersey, man. The face of the NBA was supposed to be Ja Morant. Well, couldn't stop pulling weapons out on Instagram, huh? And now the Memphis Grizzlies suck too. Some of SGA's flops are beyond cringe. He'll run into somebody, snap his head back screaming, then fall to the floor. It's one thing if you get fouled and you're selling it. It's one thing if you're exaggerating a foul. You know what I'm saying? But going straight to the rim and the defender is not in front of you and you're leaning away from the rim, like that bothers me, man. You know what I mean? Ant-Man, but he's dropping bombs in interviews. I mean, well, according to Kendrick Perkins, you can't be the face of the league if you're not married with kids. Gonna be a more boring finals than last year's. It's definitely not gonna do numbers. It's definitely not gonna break any records, dude. The NBA needs to find a way desperately to replace, you know, LeBron and Curry and Durant and Harden and Westbrook and, like, think about the, like, electric stars that were in the league. Maybe I'm just being an old head. Maybe I'm just being an old head, man. Halliburton for 3. Was that a quick trigger for Halliburton? That's the fastest I've ever seen him shoot the ball, man. It was supposed to be Zion, too. That's true. Yeah, every player the NBA had set up to be the next superstar ruined it, man. You know? Ja Morant pulling guns out in strip clubs. Zion impregnating porn stars. Unreal. Unreal. Isaiah Joe. Step back. Bucket. Way to go, Daryl Morey. Bro, you can be a freak without messing with porn stars. Like, I don't want to get into that topic, but the you know what I mean? Like, bro, I don't get it. It's just me personally. I know that's, you know, I don't mean to shame, what do they call themselves? Adult film stars or whatever. Just saying, bro. You're 20. You're 22, rich NBA player. You can go to any city and have your pick, man. Why are you choosing Mariah Mills, dude? I don't get it. Halliburton for 3. Isaiah Joe getting a ring will be a direct what am I trying to say? Are they content creators? They do create content. They do create content. Isaiah Joe getting a ring will be a direct result of the 76ers hiring Doc Rivers. It should have never happened. We got a moving screen on Siakam. Siakam's calling it a flop. I didn't really see if it was moving or not. I was watching Halliburton with the ball. At least the Pacers aren't getting destroyed like the Grizzlies. Well, it is only the first quarter. Siakam straight hacked. Siakam straight hacked him on the wrist and got a turnover out of it. TJ McConnell all the way to the bucket. The great white hope. Let's call it what it is. Is TJ McConnell the fastest white person that's ever existed? Like from a dead stop to a full-on sprint. Is TJ McConnell the fastest white person that's ever existed? Because let's be real here. To be burning people in the NBA, you gotta be quick, bro. $20-15. Man, I'm ready for the NBA draft, man. I can't. It sucks that we still gotta wait weeks. Another thing is that TJ McConnell doesn't age, bro. Like, he was playing on the original process teams, man. He's been in the league for an easy, like, 12 years. Right? Yeah, Stockton was quick, too. I don't know if he was quicker. He was better. Stockton was better. Man, I'm catching something, bro. I felt sore throat yesterday. Didn't feel good today. It's that time. Once or twice a year, man, it hits me. Remember when I was doing playoff games last year and I was drinking hot tea? And I sounded like Kermit the Frog? Neesmith tries to take on 3 defenders for some reason and gets blocked by everybody. SGA step back midi splash. OKC up 10. No, it's not Ebola, dude. I think it's COVID. I had the OG COVID back in the day. I had COVID before anybody was talking about it. I had COVID before it was cool. I had COVID way before it was cool, dude. All right, let's see. OBS web page delay. The maximum delay that can be applied to a single source is 500 milliseconds. Why? I had that OG COVID, man. I was a super spreader too, dude. I remember when I had it, I felt so damn sick, man. I couldn't get off the couch, right? Like, it was hard to walk down the hallway, you know what I mean? And I remember I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm not sick. And I still went to the gym. And I tried to pick up some dumbbells, and they felt like they weighed 10,000 pounds. And I was like, all right, I'm sick, man. I'm out of here. I, like, refused to accept it at first. And then I got, you know, got the COVID test. Do you feel like the presentation of the finals used to be better? Oh my god, yeah, bro. Back in the day, Hartenstein with the right. The Euro step through with the right, Isaiah Hartenstein. It wasn't a Euro, but it was a good finish. Yeah, I mean, you know, back in the day, first of all, we didn't have to listen to Doris Burke. So there's that. So the presentation back in the day was already better because we didn't have to listen to Doris Burke. $28-17. Obi Toppin, top of the key. Obi Toppin for 3. Now we got, what, a intentional foul in the backcourt in the first quarter? What was that about? All the logos in the NBA suck now. Do you see the Orlando Magic's new logo? Everything is minimalist. Everything is minimalist. Everything is plain font, plain colors. Everything looks like a 6-year-old made it on Microsoft Paint. Bad comments from Doris, but the cheeks are nice? My guy. How down bad are you that you're checking out Doris Burke, man? What? Holy hell, Mal. That's strike one, bro. Strike one in the chat. No Doris Burke thirst in the chat, man. Halliburton. Neesmith, another turnover. Guys, I think... 29-20. Yeah, I'm doing, like, the reason I'm doing this is because a couple people hit me up on Instagram and said, like, please stream the NBA Finals, you know, but I'm not gonna lie to you. If this isn't gonna be very competitive, you might not see me back for game 2. Ban the word Doris in the chat. I just saw a report that It's not a guarantee that Doris Burke is back with ESPN next year. Now there's already rumors about who's going to replace her. What do you think that's about? You think the NBA is finally done ruining their product by forcing female announcers on us? I know I'm not allowed to say that. I know I'm not allowed to say that. I'm not allowed to say that. But I gotta just call it what it is, man. I haven't heard one that doesn't sound like she's trying too hard. That's all I'm saying. Yo, Vince, chill. Vince, chill in the chat, bro. No, I think the problem that I think I have with it is that, like, does someone like Doris Burke get hired to do the NBA Finals because she's a woman or because she's the best broadcaster to do the NBA Finals? You know what I'm saying? And I think I know the obvious answer, and I think that's my problem with it, but whatever. Yo, Doc Rivers was actually decent on ESPN, man. Doc Rivers was decent on ESPN, man. Tom Thibodeau in commentary? Could you see that? Dude, don't you guys find it odd how fast Mike Malone ended up being on ESPN? Like, he got fired from the Nuggets and he was on, like, ESPN the next day covering Nuggets games. Yeah, I agree. Doc Rivers actually has a good voice for broadcasting. Doc Rivers has a good voice for broadcasting. I agree with that. Terrible coach. All right, Indiana, we're going to need a little bit more than 23 per quarter. Let's get it done here. Obi Toppin for 3. Oh, they had 20 in the first quarter. Never mind. We're going to need a little bit more than 20 per quarter. Obi Toppin back-to-back threes. Wow, what a bucket that was. Siakam top of the key. OKC just has too many guys that can score, man. I mean, I felt the same way about Indiana, but OKC just has too many guys that can score. Here's Hartenstein on Siakam. J. Will right side, mid-range. Obi Toppin the rebound. TJ McConnell brings it across half. And I think I'm due for another hot tea, man. Hornets announcers in the final would make Nah. Hornets announcers in the finals, that'd be a little much, bro. That dude screams the whole game. Hornets announcers in the finals, that'd be funny as hell. I swear you said OKC was too young and wouldn't make it. I sure did say that. I sure did. I thought Denver was going to take him out. I thought somebody in the West was going to take him out. I sure did say that. Switched up on OKC now that they're in the finals. Yeah, I mean that's what happens sometimes, man. Like when you say something and then it ends up being wrong, that's what happens. You know? You just admit that what you said didn't happen, and then you say what you like, you know. So me if me saying I thought the Thunder were too inexperienced to get it done, and then they're in the finals, and I'm saying that I've come to the realization that they're too good and they have too many guys that could score. If that's called switching up, then that's fine. I personally just consider that to be normal conversation. You new kids, man, you don't get out and you don't get outside enough yet to know what normal, normal conversation is, and just, you guys are in a hot take era. Your generation is full of hot takes. Everybody has to have a take, and they have to stick to it, and they have to argue their opinion forever instead of just being like, hey, I thought they couldn't make it and they made it. You know what I mean? OKC already played 12 guys? Wow. Nick Nurse would never. Nick Nurse would never. Even if he had OKC's roster, he wouldn't play 12 guys, bro. Hartenstein again, blocked by Turner. Wiggins for 3, off. If Indiana doesn't keep it under 10 at halftime, I think it's over. Siakam turnaround. Brick. It's Shazy. What's up, man? Member of the channel, It's Shazy is in the building. Jalen Williams gets a foul call here. Neesmith respectfully disagrees. Or Matherin, I'm sorry. Firas, exactly. Cason Wallace and Aaron Wiggins would not be playing. Caruso and Hartenstein would play 40 minutes. And there's probably an older player on OKC's roster that doesn't get any run that Nick Nurse would definitely play 30 minutes per game. Shepard for 3. It's off. Holmgren draws a foul back to the free throw line for OKC. Lowry would be on that Nick Nurse team. I swear, bro. If I see a single Kyle Lowry minute in 2026, I'm going to lose my shit, man. Reed Shepherd looks like if a dude dressed up as Tyrese Halliburton for Halloween. He looks like some dude that's trying to look like Halliburton. That's just what it looks like to me. I don't know. I don't know. Or Ben Shepherd? What's his name? Is the name Reed Shepherd? Neesmith, Turner. Turner blocked twice. Blocked by Chet, blocked by Dort, but he gets a foul call this time. There you go, Faraz. That's the guy that I was looking for. Nick Nurse would play Kenrich Williams easily 30 minutes a game. Easily. Caruso's actually older than Kenrich Williams. Kenrich Williams is only 30? He's been out there for a minute. Kenrich Williams has been on this team for like 20 years. Shepherd looks like a motorcycle cop. Shepherd looks like he went to school with Carlton Banks. He said motorcycle cop. Oh, man. Wow. Turner just got smacked in the face. OKC up 9. Here's Cason Wallace. Good defense there. Oh, my God. Turner just threw it right back to Dort. Somehow they escaped without giving up a bucket right there. Halliburton, pump fake. There he is for 3. Splash. AJ Mitchell is in the game. I was actually about to ask you guys who that is. AJ Mitchell. And he gave... Dude. Yo, AJ Mitchell came in the game, put up back-to-back bricks in the same possession, and then gave up a 3 on the other end. AJ Mitchell with a 6-point swing in 5 seconds. That's wild though that OKC's coach goes that deep into the lineup. I'm so used to coaches that are just scared to play anybody outside of the top 6 players, especially in a playoff game. Dennis Smith Jr. will save us. The Sixers are so stupid, man. That's the news we get 2.5 weeks before the draft. The Sixers are working out Dennis Smith Jr. Bro, just rename us the Philadelphia 6'3s. The Philadelphia 6'3 guards, man. Worst defensive and rebounding team in the league for going on 4 years in a row, probably, because our whole team is 6'3. Shit's so stupid, man. Yeah, Dennis Smith Jr. was a bust, unfortunately. He was a pretty high draft pick, right? He was a lottery pick. I remember that. He was a high flyer. Like, his athleticism was crazy. You know, I remember when he was drafted. I remember that's the reason he was a lottery pick, basically. People are showing the dude dunking from the foul line and stuff. And, man, like, he looked like he was going to be something good, man. He looked like he might be I don't know, man. The potential was there. The potential was there. But, yeah. Dennis Smith Jr., Not even in the league anymore. Brian Pumper, Dennis Smith Jr. is who VJ Edgecombe is. I don't know. Dennis Smith Jr. was always a bad shooter. I would say, I don't know the percentages, but I feel like VJ Edgecombe is already a better shooter than Dennis Smith Jr. was. He's 2 inches taller. But very well could be. People love VJ Edgecombe's defensive instincts, though, man. I just saw another defensive montage of VJ Edgecombe on Twitter today, and VJ Edgecombe's ceiling is Jaden Springer. Now stop it. Stop it. Halliburton top of the key. Can the Pacers make some kind of run here? I think if they don't get some kind of momentum in this game, I feel like OKC is going to run away with it in the third quarter. I mean, he very well could be Jaden Springer, except Jaden Springer's VJ Edgecombe has a very nice jump shot. Jaden Springer never had a nice jump shot. Much like dude, Jaden Springer and who's the dude that had the peanut allergy that we traded for Mikal Bridges? Zaire Smith. Oh, that's a pretty bad flop right there by Nembhard. He's talking shit to the crowd. The best comparison for VJ is well, yeah, I mean, that was a foul. That's a sweep through in my opinion, but they gave him free throws for it. Oladipo. Man, Oladipo would have been nice. Speaking of, he was an all-star in Indiana. That 1 year, man. All-star, 1 year. Tore his ACL. Smith and Springer, no growth. Dude, in my experience watching a game, like just what I take from watching years and years of players be drafted and certain players pan out and certain players don't, like what I really feel like most of the time is if a player has a busted jump shot, it's a wrap. Like a busted jump shot, you know? Like Tyrese Maxey just had to like raise up his release a little bit and things like that. But like a Isaiah, what was his name again? Dude we traded Bridges for? Zaire Smith, Jaden Springer, SGA step back three, short. Matisse Thybulle, busted jump shot, bro. Absolutely busted jump shot. That was a carry by Cason Wallace. No call, and then he fouls Nesmith. SGA is like, hey, man, stop dribbling the ball. Slow down and give me the rock. Know your role and shut your damn mouth. You don't see VJ Edgecombe as a potential Russell Westbrook with a better jumper? That's the thing, bro. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. You know what I mean? We all act like we know. Nobody knows, man. Nobody knew Giannis was going to turn into what he turned into. Nobody knows anything, man. I mean, it was obvious if he gains some weight, he's going to be hard to slow down. It was pretty obvious, but nobody knew it would happen like that. Lou Dort with a hand in his face from the corner. Halliburton tries to get it to Turner underneath. That is a turnover. No way Westbrook averaged a triple-double for a whole season. Yeah, and when he was in college, nobody thought he would do that in the NBA, which is exactly my point. Which is exactly, precisely my point. Hey, 82 people in here, man. How many likes we got, bro? How many likes we got, man? We only got 35 likes. We need some more. We need some more. We need 82 likes, man. We got to get up over 100 viewers out here. 44-37. Chet for three from the corner. Off. Hallie the rebound. Stolen from behind by Lou Dort. SGA in the lane. Dort from the corner for three again. Back-to-back threes for Lou Dort. Yeah, man. OKC just got too much, man. But hey, Indiana is that comeback team. Indiana is that comeback team, man. Indiana is that comeback team. 47-37, man. Let's look at our let's look at this here. What do we got? Game stats. Let me Pacers have 15 turnovers? Yo, I didn't know that. Holy hell. I think OKC. If OKC, here's the thing. If this is a blowout in game one, half of NBA fans aren't watching the rest of the series. Hot take. This is already a mainstream wise a very boring NBA Finals. If this is a blowout, game one, the NBA is losing over half their ratings for the rest of the series. You know what I just thought of with players like SGA, man? Like, let me know what you guys think about this, especially if there's somebody in the chat that's been watching the game for a long time. Like, I started watching around 1995, 96, or anybody that's been watching maybe longer than me. When I watch a player like SGA, I ask a question. Have players gotten too smart for the game? You know what I mean? Like, we talk about foul baiting and the style of play is boring now and things like that. Is he too smart? Because when he's dribbling into the lane, he's not just in attack mode. He's not just trying to catch a body or something. That's what's entertaining. What he's doing is reading every single angle and watching every single defender. It's also to the point where I think players have gotten too smart for the game and they're just really good at decision making. And maybe back in the day, players didn't have that level of overall decision making on the fly. There was a lot more players that would just get the ball and go create contact and go try to dunk on somebody and go try to get a bucket, you know? I think players like SGA might be boring to watch because of how smart he is. Although, like, Luka Doncic is the same style of player. Plays really slow, really methodical, really, really smart. But Luka Doncic is much more fun to watch than SGA, in my opinion. Thunder have 17 more shots. Yeah, they're playing a faster pace. They are... Free throws are even. Wow, the Pacers have 16 turnovers. Yeah, I mean, it's just... Damn, did the Thunder really build a perfect team? Did the Thunder really build a perfect team, man? And how did the Bulls let Caruso go to the Thunder, man? I don't think I'm talking about flopping. I think I'm just talking about the way that he plays the game. Watch when he gets in the lane. He's not just trying to go to the rim. He's really just... He slows down. He reads everything. He waits to see where the defender is. Like, he's just so smart. And unfortunately, I think that that's boring to watch for, like, the mainstream fan. That's what I think. You say Allen Iverson didn't flop like that. Yeah, I mean, Allen Iverson... I love the guy. I wouldn't call him a smart player. I don't think anybody with the first thing they say about Allen Iverson, I don't think smart, methodical player is what they would say. He was just a straight killer. There was actually very little thought process at all. Still 47-37. Toppin for three again. Oh, Toppin was almost 3 for 3, man. Lou Dort for 3 again. Man, is Lou Dort the best football player in basketball? Yo, Lou Dort's really that dude that, like, was a D1 football player and then showed up to the intramural basketball games and still cooked everybody because he's athletic as hell. TJ McConnell for 3. My eyes are bleeding. Oh, he hit it. 52-40. The Pacers are gonna need some. I just spoke that into existence, man. Neesmith hits a 3. The Pacers are gonna need one of these guys, Neesmith, Siakam, Toppin. I think Neesmith needs to have. If Neesmith can have 20 plus points, that would obviously help the cause a lot. That was a hard screen, no call. Obi Toppin, pump fake, drive. Yo, Obi Toppin dumps it down to 5'10" TJ McConnell. That looked ass backwards, and it worked. SGA for 3 from the wing. Splash. Man. He can even catch and shoot. He can even catch and shoot on the wing. He's really, really good, man. He is really, really good, man. Spin off the screen, in and out with the left hezzy. Finishes through contact with the left, and he's got a catch and shoot 3 on the wing. What is there a single weakness? Does SGA have a single weakness? I don't think he does, man. SGA with the strip from behind. Left-handed dime to Caruso in the lane. And he missed the shot at the buzzer. SGA might actually be like prime James Harden with defense. And a lot slower. And not as much fun to watch. Tika, what's up, bro? 5-day weekend, huh? You drinking right now? You got a 5-day weekend coming up. Why you got a 5-day weekend? What's up with that, bro? I can't even handle 5 days off, man. I go crazy immediately. I can't even handle like 3 days off. If I take like a 7-day vacation, like I'm going crazy day 4. Anybody else like that? I just get bored. I get so bored, dude. I used to go to the beach with my ex's family and for 7 days in the Outer Banks. What am I doing in the out? It's just houses and a beach. What am I doing for 7 days, bro? There's no gym. There's no basketball court. There's no what? I'm not sitting in the sand for 7 days. I'm not playing Can Jam for 7 days. Like I'll show up for 2 days and then I'll see you guys later. Paul Michio, what's up, man? Thanks for the super chat. No coffee break, trade Embiid. Nah, no coffee break, man. I made the mistake of drinking a Celsius the other night before I did that live show with NZ and Mike Sports Vibes. And then I was just eyes wide awake at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And had to get up at 7:30 to take my son to school. It was a bad move. We can't do the caffeine late anymore, man. Exactly, that's what it is. I got so used to the routine because I'm so busy all the time. And then it's like when the routine's gone, dude, even like a normal weekend for me, like if I have 2 days and my son's with his mom, I'm not covering the Sixers or anything. Even just like 2 days of no routine and nothing to actually do, I go kind of crazy. Then I try to space out my gym time just so I feel like I'm doing something. Yeah, Celsius is on a different level, man. It's like, it's not just an energy drink. It's like a crazy level of focus and like drive. Start going live in my backyard. Dude, I think I'm going to set up like a Ninja Warrior course in my backyard this summer out of boredom. $100 if I drink 2 Celsius right now. Why would I do that? That would absolutely ruin. I would be up until 8 o'clock in the morning just staring at a wall. Celsius has time-released caffeine. Is that why it hits me like that? Because like a Monster will give me a rush for like 2 hours and then I just crash. But a Celsius... Yo, Stray, what is this, man? What is this question? You guys never cease to amaze me with the level of random that you can come up with. That is an impressive level of randomness. Who's better, Dak Prescott or prime Tony Romo? The question is, who's worse? Because they both suck when it matters. So the question is, who's worse? Who's going to figure out a way to lose a playoff game in the worst fashion? Tony Romo or Dak Prescott? It's something about the Cowboys, man. A quarterback puts on that Dallas Cowboys jersey, and man, he's just gonna find a way to lose, man. I think it's the football gods punishing the Dallas Cowboys for doing performance-enhancing drugs in the 90s and winning 3 Super Bowls. Jack, what's up? The NBA did more promotion for an in-season tournament. That's pretty true, man. I mean, once the Sixers season is over, I'm not like tuned in, you know, but I think I agree. The NBA didn't do some kind of heavy promotion for the NBA Finals. Punishing Jerry, he needs to let Steven take over. Jerry Jones is not quitting until the good Lord calls him home. That man's not quitting until he can't breathe anymore. You know that. How old is Jerry Jones? Like 90? Yo, if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, like this is morbid, but are you kind of... Like think about that for a second, you know? Is it wrong when somebody's that old to kind of feel like, hey, man, you know, if his time ends in the next couple of years, that would be... I'm not going to say it. Are Dallas Cowboys fans hoping for the passing of Jerry Jones? That's so fucked up. Oh, man. Paul, trigger words, Paul. Trigger words, Paul. Come on, man. You know what words you can't say. Did you say damn near a billionaire? You mean to tell me Jerry Jones is not a billionaire? Is Jerry Jones not a billionaire? Is Jerry Jones a billionaire? Jerry Jones is worth $13.8 billion. Nah, he wasn't a... Nah, he wasn't a grown man. I remember that picture. He was a kid. He was a kid. I remember that photo. He was standing in the background. That's funny, though. Was he a kid? In the 60s? The owner, president, and general manager of the Dallas Cowboys. And everybody can't figure out why they can't get it together. Because the last thing you want in a sports organization is an owner slash president slash general manager. That's the last thing you want in any business, is the owner having his hands in everything. The last thing you want in any business is the owner having his hands in everything, man. Let's see what Twitter's talking about. Yeah, all right, I would agree that he was probably 16. What? Dude, some people retweet the weirdest things, man. I want stuff that has to do with the NBA. Shout out my dude Romp, man. Shout out TJ McConnell. He don't give a fuck. He's just playing through the physicality, doing his thing while everyone else is pissing down their leg. Pacers hold the Thunder to 37% in the first half, but the Thunder have 20 made field goals and the Pacers have 19. The Thunder shot 37% from the field, but have made more field goals. That's wild. Hey, there's our boy Jared McCain. Taking some selfies with some fans in the NBA Finals, man. Shout out to Jared McCain, man. What a kid. What a kid, man. Dude, he's such a, like, happy, nice kid. He's so happy and nice. And, like, practices, like, meditation and visualization and, like, positivity and... Dude. And on top of that, he's an amazing basketball player. That might be the reason he's an amazing basketball player. Man, what an incredible draft pick that I didn't like at the time. But the real ones know that my dislike for the draft pick had nothing to actually do with Jared McCain. I just wanted a wing. I wanted a wing defender, and I thought drafting a 6'3" guard was a dumb move. Thankfully, Daryl Morey had other plans. 19 turnovers in the first half of Game 1 for the Indiana Pacers. Do you live in Philly? I do not live in Philly. I live in Hershey, Pennsylvania. The sweetest place on earth. $19 first half turnovers, man. Wild. What else NBA on ESPN post? The MVP has OKC in the driver's seat in his first NBA Finals game. SGA has 19. And the Thunder are up 10. 12. Thunder up 12. Why'd they circle Shaq? Wait, why is Shaq down there sitting courtside? Why is Shaq down there sitting courtside in a suit with like in between two just regular ass people? Imagine Shaq just being like, hey, excuse me, this is my seat right here. You're like, yo, I paid for a courtside seat. I didn't have any elbow room because Shaq sat next to me. All right, let's get this second half going, man. Ow, God. All right, come up here if you're gonna be here. You guys want to say hi to my cat? Chill. Just say hi to everyone. She tries to get on my lap by climbing up my leg with her claws. It's so awesome. She's like, hey, I would like to sit on your lap. What should I do? Climb up your bare leg with my claws? Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, here we go. OKC up 12. Halliburton a deep three. That is off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. SGA on the block. SGA with the post moves. Step back, gets the roll. This dude's unstoppable right now. No, that wasn't Bob. That's Bonnie. That's my other cat. Bob can't jump at all. Siakam got another one. Still a 12-point game. Ew, Case and Wallace with the little half spin. Hallie didn't fall for it. Chet down the lane. Lost the rock. Pacers running. Siakam 3-on-2. He said, screw passing the ball. I'm going to the rack. I think the third quarter is going to tell us everything, man. Siakam missed the free throw. Anyone you rooting for in this series? Yeah, I just want to see. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I would like to see Indiana get it done, but after watching one half, I don't think it's going to happen. Unless they find a way to slow down SGA in some of these games in this series, but because he's on pace for 40. And if he does this the whole series, they are cooked. Siakam, hook shot in the lane, can't get the roll. SGA, elbow jumper. He's unstoppable, man. It's just there's nothing you can do. You step up, he's going by you. You bring a double, he's kicking it out. You sit back, he's pulling up from the elbow. Too good, man. Halliburton for three. Brick. Offensive rebound. Siakam for three. Brick. You said they're playing through nerves. Why would they be Why the hell are they nervous? Oh, nice dime right there. Halliburton to Siakam. OKC is one of the youngest teams in the league. If they're not nervous, you can't be nervous. Gunna said, who's our SGA? It's going to be... Our SGA is Jared McCain, man. It's going to be Jared McCain, man. Watch what Jared McCain does this upcoming season, man. Indiana gets another three. It's a 10-point game. They're hanging around. Kason, the oop to Jalen Williams on the baseline. Siakam trying to ISO. Dude, everybody on OKC can defend too, man. That's the thing too. When we look at the Sixers and talk about Maxey McCain, like OKC built a team with size. Your number one guy, point guard, is 6'6". And everybody else is damn 6'5", 6'6", and can shoot, defend, drive, pass. I'm still predicting the Sixers trade Quentin Grimes, man. I'm still predicting they trade Quentin Grimes, dude. Nembhard drives, kick out. Nesmith blocked by Chet Holmgren. I think they trade Grimes because I think Grimes is going to get an offer from a team that the Sixers don't want to match. Halliburton over to Turner. Pump fake and drive by Turner. Another pump fake. It called a travel. Oh my God. Come on, ref. We're trying to make it a close game for entertainment purposes, and you want to call it travel. Yeah, he slid the pivot. It's a good call. It's a good call. Not one that you normally see, but it's a good call. Yo, 160 in here. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, man. This is fun. Hopefully this isn't boring NBA Finals. But, you know, if these are the type of numbers I can do with the watch-alongs, I'll keep doing the NBA Finals games. Trade Grimes for what? I don't know. I just think the Sixers are I just think Grimes is gonna get offered either an amount of money that the Sixers don't want to match, or, you know, Grimes, what he did at the end of last season, he probably feels like he showed his potential, and he probably feels like he deserves, you know, starting level NBA minutes, and he's not going to get starting level NBA minutes when everybody's back. With Joel and Paul George and Maxime McCain, I don't see Grimes getting starter level minutes. So I could see them working something out, being like, hey man, listen, I want to go to a team where I can start. You know, I'll do a sign and trade. I don't think that's too crazy to predict. Joey, what's up, man? Thank you, bro. Thank you for the kind words, man. I was going to stream the whole playoffs, and I think I did the Knicks Pacers. I did the Knicks Pistons series. And then I just fell back a little bit, man. I think I was just burnt out from the Sixers season pissing me off, and took my foot off the gas a little bit. But I think I'll probably do this whole NBA Finals series. If you're an NBA owner, who do you take, Danny Ainge or Sam Presti? I mean, the Celtics won a championship, and Danny Ainge is the one that built that team. Let's call it what it is. But to build a team this good, who's also this young, is damn impressive. I'd take either one. I'll take either one, man. I mean, Sam Presti just nailed some draft picks, man. Jalen Williams' draft pick was huge. What was he, number 12 in the draft? 12? No, he was higher than 12. What draft pick was Jalen Williams, Oklahoma City Thunder? Round 1, pick 12, was he? Yeah, he was pick 12. I was right. And then, I mean, Chet Holmgren was the top of the draft, like number 2 behind Wemby or something, right? So that was an easy pick, but, you know, that's also a good pick, obviously. The Lou Dort pick. And then the trade for Hartenstein, or the signing for Hartenstein, you know, the Knicks thought they overpaid Hartenstein. And then the trade for Caruso, man, just solid moves. Lou Dort step back 3. OKC up by 3. Lou Dort, what is he, like 4 for 4 from 3, man? Toppin drives left, kick out. Man, we need Nembhard. We need somebody to get something going here. I don't feel like the Pacers have had any real rhythm. Wow, Obi Toppin, another one. When did Obi Toppin become a sniper, man? Lou Dort again. What? Bro, is Lou Dort? Lou Dort's like Steph Curry, except a football player. Lou Dort hit one of those Gatorade boosts before the game, dude. Yeah, his shot development over the years is put in that work. He put in that work, man. Halliburton to Hezzy. Halliburton down the lane. Floater from the free throw line. That's tough. SGA missed the mid-range. Might have pushed off. No call. Jalen Williams down the lane. Oh, blocked by Mathurin. That was nasty. Jalen Williams looked like he wanted to dunk on somebody, and Mathurin said, "You want to dance?" Mathurin just stonewalled him. And we got a moving screen on Oklahoma City Thunder here. Maybe the Pacers get some momentum. Look at Mathurin. You want to dance? Let's go. That was mean. That was mean. Halliburton kick out. Obi Toppin for three again. This guy thinks he's Brooke Lopez, man. He needs to chill. We got Obi Toppin heat checks in the NBA Finals. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's hit like 3 of them. But still. SGA again. 13-point game. Toppin under the basket with the left. Oh, wow, SGA gets pushed by. They didn't count the bucket though. They called the foul on the floor. Yeah, it's a good call. It's a good call. He tried to do that, hook the arm into a shot attempt. Thomas Bryant is out here getting cooked right now. Thomas Bryant is out here getting cooked right now. Here they go. They're going to scream for the mismatch again. Hartenstein. Caruso. Caruso with the weirdest floater I've ever seen. And I think it was a shot clock violation. He made that shot too. Another steal by Dort, but he can't keep it in bounds. Hey, Indiana's hanging around, man. Indiana's hanging around, man. A large part of it is Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin keeping the Pacers alive? Who would have thought? Who would have thought, man? What you guys think, man? DLC, what's up, bro? What do you think is going to happen to Boston's roster? Dude, I don't know, man. It's interesting, isn't it? I just saw a rumor of Jaylen Brown to the Spurs. That Tatum injury is just... it changes everything. That Tatum injury changes everything, man. You know, because they went all in to try to win back-to-back rings. Their cap situation's not good for the next couple of years. Guys are getting older. Drew Holiday, Derek White. And they overpaid the hell out of Jaylen Brown. They overpaid the hell out of Jaylen Brown, man. Just straight up, like the fact that you would think a $300 million player like Jaylen Brown, right? You would think that even without Tatum, there would be some level of expectation for them to still be a contender and a playoff team, and instead it's like, oh, Tatum's out. The Celtics aren't even going to be in the playoffs. And it's like, what does that say about what people expect from Jaylen Brown? Incredible athlete. And definitely has games where he gives you 30 or 40. But just not... it just doesn't feel like... anytime I watch the Celtics, I just don't ever feel like Jaylen Brown is a go-to guy. And that's kind of what it was when he got drafted. You know, that's he wasn't very high on he wasn't super high on draft boards. He was up there because he was 6'7", 240. 6'7", 230. And that size and athleticism is so rare. Nobody thought the Celtics were going to take... nobody thought anybody was going to take Jaylen Brown that high in that draft. Danny Ainge was like, I'll take him. And then Tatum the next year. Hartenstein with the dunk on a putback. Like, I don't think people quite realize how rare it is to find a college player. Thomas Bryant with a baseline poster dunk. I don't think people quite understand how rare it is to find a college player that's 6'7", 6'8", 220 with that level of athleticism. You know? Like, look at VJ Edgecombe right now. He's 6'5", $180. And people are talking about his athleticism and his defensive ability. At 6'5", 180. 6'7", 220 is just... It's wild. Danny Ainge was like, I'll take it. There was another player that had really, really good size and was a lottery pick that ended up being a bust, man. What was his name, man? Something Johnson. Stanley Johnson. Who remembers Stanley Johnson? I remember him in one of those drafts because he was 6'7", 220. And it was like, you know, we're taking it, we're drafting him on straight potential. And he never really developed enough to be like a high-level NBA player. Stanley Johnson, man. He went number 5 overall. Tyler Johnson. Take that. Take that, Tyler Johnson. Did Stanley Johnson play for Syracuse, man? I just thought it was like Kentucky or Kansas. Arizona. Arizona. You know who also was 6'7", 220 coming out of college from Arizona, who was taken probably higher than he should have been? Andre Iguodala. The history of 76ers players who are athletic freaks and have a broken jump shot. And then develop once they leave. Andre Iguodala. But man, the young Iguodala years in Philly, they weren't good. But bro, he could throw down a baseline one-handed slam, dude. Man, he was fun to watch. He was regular season fun to watch. Till they turned up defense in the playoffs and he had to start shooting jumpers. Adam Morrison. Adam Mustache Morrison. Yo, I wish VH1 still had that show, Where Are They Now? You guys ever see this guy on TikTok that does the Smash or Pass tournament with WNBA players? Yo, please just go find that and watch it, man. It is a 9-point game. SGA another mid-range. Uh-oh, he missed one. Isaiah Joe for 3. Splash. Those are the plays you cannot give up if you want to get some momentum and get into this game, man. You get a big stop on SGA and it goes to Isaiah Joe on an offensive rebound. You stop 2 and you give up 3, man. DLC, I don't really think Morey's trading this pick at all, man. And the reason I've talked about it a lot, I'm going to be 100% honest with you, is because for content purposes. I'm just out here making videos reacting to fake trades and random ass rumors from some guy that made a blog on Reddit. I'm out here just making shit up until the draft happens. Have you seen the dudes that bet on Angel Reese missing her first shot? Yeah, that shit's funny as hell. That shit's funny as hell. Siakam for 3. The assist, TJ McConnell. Oh, I've been farming content hard. I have no shame at all, dude. I even say it in the beginning of videos. I don't care. SGA with a hand in his face. I mean, but I'm having fun with it. At the end of the day, if it gives somebody some entertainment, that's all it's about. You know what I mean? I'll just be like, hey, this guy on Twitter said this thing. Let's go see what he said. SGA walks you down and hits a 3 in your grill, man. The guy can just do everything, man. The guy can just do everything. Oh, man. All right, what's this movie? Another Fantastic Four movie, man? How many of these exist? Yeah, no shame at all, man. Some people get mad, though, which is funny because, like, dude, it's the off season. People will be like, "Wow, he really ran out of content." I'm like, "Yeah, it's the off season. Of course, I ran out of content. The season that I react to is over." Wow, he really ran out of content. Bro's down bad. Dude, I got a comment one time and dude was like, do you have any actual insight on the team or do you just speculate? And I was like, my guy, it's August. Like, what do you want? You want me to go find Tyrese Maxey while he's on vacation and take a video of him working out in the morning or something? Like, what do you, it's August, bro. Of course I'm speculating. Oh, man. It took me a couple years, but I've gotten good at just laughing at the hate comments, man. I used to get so mad. I used to sit there and argue with people in the comments, and now I finally don't do that anymore. I have a sheet hanging over my doorway to trap the air in here because it's so hot, and my cat can't figure out how to get through the sheet. She's just trying to like walk through it. How to get through the sheet. Walk through it. Like if you just push it to the side. Come on, you really can't figure it out? What are you doing? All right. I'll help you. Go. You made it. Oh, now she thinks we're playing a game. Never mind. All right, what do we got? 85-76, only a 9-point game. Caruso gets a forearm to the head. Matherin. That better not be a flagrant. It's gonna be, though. But he's making a play on the ball. That shouldn't be a flagrant, but it's gonna be. No? No flagrant? Yeah, I have to go old school up here with the sheet over the doorway because it gets so hot. The air conditioner's cranking. That's an OG move. The sheet over the doorway. 11-point game. Let's see if Indiana can do something. TJ McConnell, I don't know, man. Oh, man, that's... No. McConnell is off. You can't really run much of an offense with McConnell once they start just sitting under the screen. Because he won't shoot. It's like a Ben Simmons defensive strategy, man. Just back up, he won't shoot. Dude, how you say that guy's name? UFC Davalishvili? 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 $89.77. J. Will, left side. Hartenstein. Backdoor cut, Wiggins. Fouled by McConnell. This might be the beginning of the end right here. This might be the beginning of the end for the Indiana Pacers. No, I can't. Did I say it right the first time? Davalishvili? That's too many syllables. How's somebody have a name with so many syllables? You guys watch UFC? I don't really watch UFC, man. Matherin, left side. Matherin, bucket. Matherin's one of those dudes that can sneaky give you 20. Oh, he tried to sell a moving screen right there and gave up a wide open layup. That is true, man. Who picked the Pacers to go to the NBA Finals, man? You know what I mean? The beginning of the season, people had who? The Bucks, the Celtics, the Knicks, the Sixers. Siakam on the right wing. Through a double team, rims out. Mathurin again, missed it. Out of bounds off of OKC. It does feel similar to Heat Nuggets, doesn't it? Where you felt like that other team just... Like, shout out to you getting there, but... TJ throws it away. Bring Halliburton back in the game. Get TJ McConnell out of here. TJ, we love you, but I don't think the NBA Finals is for you, buddy. I don't think the NBA Finals is your stage, my man. OKC versus Wolves. I thought Minnesota should have put up more of a fight than they did, man. Oh yeah, Cleveland. I didn't even say Cleveland. Cleveland Cleveland was a contender also. Boston, Cleveland, New York, Philly, Milwaukee. I guess then Indiana. Do you guys think the Knicks would have put up a better fight? I mean, I guess the series isn't over, but if this ends up being a game one blowout, Joe, what's up, man? What score were you expecting? Joe said this isn't the score I was expecting. What score were you expecting, man? I mean, it's only 15 points, but it's not like Indiana has looked like they've had really any momentum in this game. They're just kind of barely hanging in there. I think these next couple of minutes is where we see OKC go up by 25. You expected it to be close? I mean, I don't know what I expected. I just decided I would watch it and react to it. I don't really think I had any expectation at all. But now that I've watched most of this game one, I think it's pretty clear that OKC just has way too much, man. Can you see this Thunder team going on a dynasty run, winning 3 chips in 4 years like the Warriors? Oh, man. Maybe. I mean, I don't see why not. Everything's kind of wide open, isn't it? Like, I don't even think... Like, the West isn't even as strong as... Everybody always acts like, oh, the West is so much better than the East. Really? Who? The way all the playoff teams look this year, I don't see why not. But some things are going to change with other teams. If they hold this team together like this for a couple years, they could very well do it. They might eventually run into... Wow, that counted? Dude, Caruso basically picked up Nembhard in a bear hug. And he landed back on his feet and put the shot in. That was weird. Like, he basically picked him up. And then he shot the ball after he let him go. I wouldn't say that shot should count, but Nembhard gets a 3-point play, and it's a 12-point game. Wallace for 3. Off. Can the Pacers get a rebound? Obi Toppin dives on the floor and slides out of bounds. Healthy teams win. Well, the Knicks were healthy. The Cavs were healthy. I mean, were the Cavs really healthy? I don't know. Caruso, how did he finish that? Wow, Caruso gets basically hip checked by Toppin and still finishes. He misses the free throw off of Hartenstein. Do the Pacers have anything left? Can they make some kind of run? Nembhard drives. He kicks it out to Toppin for 3 again. Wow. Obi Toppin. This guy's like 5 for 6 from 3. Caruso out to Williams. Williams shoots over a double team, rimmed out. This is the chance for the Pacers right here, man. The non-SGA minutes. They got to go. Don't waste any time. Nembhard all the way to the rim. Missed it. That would have been big time if he hit that. That would have been big time if he hit that, but it is what it is. And now we get a Hartenstein floater. Oh, he only hits those against the Sixers. He airballed it. He only hits those against the Sixers. Miles Turner splash from the corner. Oh my goodness. And just like that, it's an 8-point game. Uh-oh. Miles Turner is such an interesting player, man. Is Miles Turner a Walmart Karl Anthony Towns? Like a big center, but he's like kind of just a finesse guy with a good shot. It is an 8-point game, but yeah, that was the run the Pacers made in the non-SGA minutes. That is the thing about the Thunder, though, man. If you can slow down SGA or take advantage of his minutes on the bench, without the zestiness. Miles Turner is a straight Karl Anthony Towns. Turner's actually good on defense. Yeah, Towns got exposed in the playoffs, man. Dude, the Knicks, this is why I was talking about the Knicks again, man. The Knicks are in trouble, man. The Knicks are in trouble. And now there's rumors out here that Karl Anthony Towns is the one, or at least had influence on the firing of Tom Thibodeau. So was Tibbs too hard on Towns? And Towns didn't like it. And Leon Rose, the GM, used to be Karl Anthony Towns' agent when he was in Minnesota, when he also got Tibbs fired. See, this is what I do. I'm in the drama business. I find all the stories. I find every rumor there is. I'm basically the TMZ of the NBA. You playing too many minutes? Do you think that's the main reason Tibbs got fired? Would you say that's the main reason Tibbs got fired? Was not using depth and not utilizing, Deuce McBride and guys like that? So is James Dolan basically thinking, I have a championship level roster. If I get a coach in here that has a little bit more of an open-minded approach and uses depth, we can win. I guess it's not a bad take. Because when I think of Tibbs, I think of like Doc Rivers and Nick Nurse. I mean, nobody got hurt, though, to be fair. Everybody was healthy and they still lost. OKC up 10. SGA is in the game. Wallace for 3. That's off. That's what they got to do. They got to just double team SGA. Just make him get rid of the ball at the top of the key. Neesmith, what in the world are you doing? Somehow kept the ball, and Obi Toppin hits another 3. What the hell what did Obi Toppin eat for breakfast? Chet down the lane, kick out. Lou Dort for 3. It rims out. Uh-oh, this is a team that is known for comeback victories. And Neesmith airballs a 3, but Miles Turner is fouled on an offensive board. This is a team that has become known for comeback victories. Somebody dropped a spoiler in the chat. Turner for 3. Banks it in. And it is a 4-point game. Wow. 98-94 with 6 minutes left. Uh-oh, the Thunder might be in trouble here. And SGA. Oh, that's a pushed him. That's a T. SGA just shoved Nembhard after the play. What the hell? Nembhard called it a flop and SGA just shoved him. He's allowed to just shove a guy after the play? What? Since when? So you're telling me the Pacers got this within 4 and the Thunder immediately go SGA lean in, draw a foul. Wow. Incredible product, NBA. Incredible product, man. When the other team's making a run, just go down there, lean in, and draw a foul. Oh, yeah. Halliburton, you got to do something now. It's on you. It's on you, Mr. Clutch. Nembhard. Turner, elbow jumper. Turner's locked in. Back-to-back threes, and now he hits an elbow jumper. It's a 4-point game again. Don't let SGA get in the lane. I know that's easier said than done, but Jalen Williams. Oh, man, they played tough defense for 22 seconds. 12 seconds. 14 seconds. They played tough defense for 14 seconds and then another foul call. Oh, terrible foul by Neesmith, man. Turner and everybody played great defense the whole possession, and you reach in and hack. Terrible foul. Jalen Williams' second free throw. Got it. Pacers started to make a comeback. OKC, 4 free throws in a row. Nembhard all the way to the rim. In and out. Man. Man. Caruso. Jalen Williams, top of the key. Down the lane again. Good defense, Turner. He missed it. Halliburton. Halliburton drives. Halliburton scoop layup. Bucket. Back to a 4-point game. This Pacers team just does not quit. Chet Holmgren all the way down the lane. More good defense from Miles Turner. Miles Turner's rim defense in these last couple minutes is outrageous. I can't believe I called him a Walmart Karl Anthony Towns. That's ridiculous. I deserve to be banished for that comment. Nembhard got stood up by Lou Dort. Halliburton. Turner for 3 again. Oh, back of the rim. Man, that would have been huge. 102.98, 4 minutes to go. SGA splits the defense all the way down the lane. Bucket. Too good. Too good. Way too good, man. Halliburton top of the key. Right side. Nembhard's in the corner. Halliburton, he's going to shoot it over Chet. He shoots a 3 over Chet. No. I think the steam might have ran out, man. I think Indiana's steam might have ran out. They made a run when SGA went to the bench. SGA came back in. Now he hooks the arm and gets a foul call. Halliburton's yelling at the ref. I mean, I saw that one from space. Look at this replay. No, I mean, that was a nice split the defense there. But this foul they just called on Halliburton, please show the replay. They're not going to show it. He hooked the arm and fell on his back. And he got more free throws. Look, I think SGA is a great player, man, but the Pacers make a run and you stop the run by flopping for free throws twice. That's what happened. Four of OKC's last 6 free throws shouldn't have been a thing. And that one right there where he hooked Halliburton's arm, they didn't even show the replay. This is it right here. If something doesn't happen, Halliburton top of the key, drives, just chucks it off the glass. No real plan there at all, but Siakam gets fouled. Well, you said Pacers need to foul bait also. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't like it, but SGA is very good at it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I mean. Right, exactly, Kyle. Halliburton can't foul bait like SGA does. Did he miss that first one? Siakam misses both free throws. Wow. Well, we got a foul call, Lou Dort here. I didn't see what happened. Oh, lane violation. They called a lane violation on Lou Dort way after the missed free throw? I think you could look at it like this, though. The Pacers had, like, what, 20 turnovers in the first half? If they had just 10, if they had half, if they cut those turnovers in half, they probably win this game. I think if they cut those turnovers in half, they probably win this game. Caruso trying to flop for some to end the game on free throws, huh? No call. SGA loses the ball. They called a foul when the ball was loose. Oh, they called Halliburton on the hack the arm. Yeah, this one's... I mean, he fouled him on both arms. Yeah, this one's over. I mean, we could talk about, you know, foul baiting all we want. The Pacers straight up lost this game. Neesmith hits a three. Oh, it's not over yet, guys. Still over 2 minutes left, and it's a 6-point game. The Pacers are a team that never quits. Didn't they come back from New York in like a 14-point comeback in under a minute? Or under 2 minutes? Something crazy. 7-point comeback in 40 seconds. Nembhard going ISO on SGA and a step. Oh my God. Bro. Nembhard just cooked that man. That was disgusting. Yeah, no spoilers in the chat if you're ahead of me, please. Please don't drop it in the chat if you're ahead of me. Lou Dort for three. It's off. Pacers rebound. It's a 3-point game. This is insane. Neesmith drives. Oh my God, he got tackled. No call. SGA. Wow, what a finish. What a finish in a double team. It looks like SGA's limping a little bit. Caruso called for a foul on a steal. He disagrees. Neesmith is dumb for going for that. I mean, that is great defense. Oh, and he blocked it too. Oh, wow, dude. Lou Dort is an absolute freak of nature. Bro, to stay straight up and down like that and to block that shot. That's a tough finish too by SGA on the other end. Yeah, look, Neesmith, if you're gonna go that hard at the rim on Lou Dort, you gotta try to dunk on him. You know? You gotta try to catch a body. You can't just go up and try to take contact. Lou Dort, that was incredible. Nembhard hits the free throws. Still a 3-point game. 120. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm getting more sick by the minute. Oh, a huge block by Siakam on SGA. Dude, is Nembhard going to take over this game right now? Nembhard ISO. Nembhard step back three. Oh, almost airball to Siakam. The offensive rebound putback. It's a 1-point game. Holy moly. I thought OKC was going to run away with this in the fourth quarter, and the Pacers came all the way back. Here's SGA. Nembhard doesn't jump on the pump fake. 5 on the shot clock. Jalen Williams leans in. Missed it. Can the Pacers get a rebound? Wallace, Siakam. Oh, it's out on Siakam. Siakam thought he got shoved out of bounds. Siakam saying review it. He fell over with the ball in his hands, didn't he? Rick Carlisle is going to review this. What are we reviewing? Didn't he fall over with the ball in his hands? What are we reviewing? What are we reviewing? You rolled out of bounds with the ball in your hands. I mean, I thought he got fouled, but is that what they're reviewing? I mean, but we also know how the NBA does. The NBA will do a review and then they'll call a foul after the play, which I think is stupid. I think they need to change it to, you get to challenge a specific call. We review that call. If they call a foul during that, that's just stupid. That's reviewing a foul then, and that's dumb. But anyway, I just think it's funny that Siakam rolls out of bounds with the ball in his hands and then goes like this. Like, I don't know, man. But, bro, the fact this is a 1-point game is crazy. The fact that this is a 1-point game is crazy. I don't think they're going to call that a foul. I think they're going to call it incidental contact because he didn't have possession of the ball either, right? So aren't they going to call it incidental contact as both players are... I mean, it is a foul, though. They won the challenge. Did they win the challenge? I don't know. No spoilers in the chat. No spoilers in the chat. Oh, now these refs are going to look at this shit for 49 minutes. Yo, thank you guys for hanging out, man. This is so much fun. Usually when the Sixers lose... Oh, here we go. They just straight up said, after review, Siakam is the last to touch the ball after before going out of bounds. No foul call there, so they lost the challenge. I mean, that is a foul, though. That is a foul. He reaches in and, by reaching in, shoves him out of bounds. That is a foul. SGA on the wing. SGA stood up on Nembhard, back of the rim. Rebound Indiana. 8 seconds left. 7. Halliburton. No way. No way. No way. Halliburton jumper. Halliburton again. Halliburton puts the Pacers up 1 with 0.3. What? This guy's insane. This guy's out of his mind. Bro, when it matters the most, the guy just does not miss. He doesn't miss when it matters, bro. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it. He doesn't miss when it matters. He did it against Milwaukee. He did it against Cleveland. He did it against New York. He did it against OKC. Are you kidding me? I've never seen a player do this consistently. I've never seen it. It's insane. It's insane. I've never seen it. Absolutely unbelievable. And by the way, shout out to Nembhard, because that when the Pacers were on the run with SGA on the bench, SGA comes back in, does a little lean in on Nembhard, right? Nembhard tells him it's a flop. SGA gives him a shove after the play. And then Nembhard goes on to get a couple buckets in a row and plays great defense on SGA the last possession. I feel like SGA kind of lit a fire under Nembhard a little bit. Then Nembhard comes down down 6 when he ISO'd SGA and hit him with like a crazy triple combo dribble step back. Oh my goodness, Halliburton. Oh my goodness, the Pacers won this game. It's out of control. I'm saying the whole fourth quarter, this is a team that's known for comebacks. This is a team that's known for comebacks, and they did it again. They did it again. It's unbelievable, bro. And that is the best thing that could have happened to this series, because I thought it was going to be, I was like, bro, if this is a blowout game 1, nobody's watching this shit. If this is a blowout game 1, nobody's watching the rest of this series. The best thing that could have happened for the NBA was a Pacers comeback victory in this game. That is unbelievable. Yeah. Watch out. SGA is going to draw a foul. SGA is going to draw a foul. Watch out. Don't let SGA get the ball, bro. Don't even let him touch the ball. He's going to hook the arm. Caruso has to lob, and it's game over. Wow. Indiana won that game. I am in absolute disbelief. I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say. That's unbelievable. 24 turnovers. They were down by as many as... Dude, they were down by 14 with just a couple minutes left. And they come back to win. I can't believe they let him get a shot off, of all people. Of all people, they let Halliburton get a shot off. You know what I think happened, man? You know what I think happened? SGA stopping the Pacers' run by drawing a foul on Nembhard. Nembhard called him a flopper, and he shoved him after the play. That's what happened. That's what happened. When SGA flopped for free throws and shoved Nembhard after the play, all of a sudden Nembhard goes on a run, and then Nembhard locked down defense on SGA for a couple of possessions. And then Halliburton, it's insane. That's insane. The Pacers' defense in the last couple of possessions was incredible. Wow. Well, all right, boys. Thank you so much for hanging out, man. This was a lot of fun. I didn't know it would be this fun. I thought this was going to be a blowout, especially, you know, halfway through the third quarter. It ended. I'll do all the NBA Finals games, man. Why not?